From our studios in Scottsdale, Arizona, welcome back. This is Retirement News Online. You can find out more at retirementnewsonline.com. So whether you're nearing retirement or already living in it, one concern rises above the rest, and it's called financial security. Anxiety about running out of money in retirement is higher today than for any other previous generation. In fact, according to a recent Morningstar study, nearly 45% of retirees risk depleting their savings during retirement. Now, this challenge is even greater for single women, who face a significantly higher likelihood of financial shortfalls than single men or married couples. Joining us is Dr. Edward Burns, who practices right here in Scottsdale, Arizona. So, Dr. Burns, you work with baby boomers.
Yes.
Why do so many of them have this fear of running out of money too early in retirement?
For most haven't planned for their futures. Most of them have a lot of assets, but they haven't planned for the money or what they're going to do when it's time for them to sit back and relax and enjoy what they have put together.
And so how do you help people like that? Because I'm sure you run into this all the time where they come in, they have some sort of asset, a bunch of different funds, there's a 401k.
Yes.
And what's really missing is, now how are we going to turn this into income that's going to last as long as they do? Because I mean, longevity risk, for example, people are living, you know, it's not uncommon for somebody to get into their 90s, which means I'm going to be in retirement for 30 years. That requires protecting the asset, but still growing it. What strategies can you deploy to make sure that they have money for every day that they live and beyond?
Well, our firm understands that one size doesn't fit all. So we come with a comprehensive plan, a step-by-step process for each individual that takes time. So once we understand what the person's age, what their needs are, how long the income what the income for, we set a tone for them to actually what their risks are to help them moving forward with their assets.
You know, for somebody who is relying entirely on a 401k and maybe an IRA or some other investments, or they're simply working with a broker and they have a bunch of assets and they're essentially just managing the assets but not really retirement planning, how does somebody know if they have the right advisor?
Trust. Don't believe what I say. Let me earn your trust. Let me show you what we can do together to make sure that you are having what you need at the end of the day. What matters most to me is make sure you have all what you need when you live in the longer life expectancy.
And you know, when it comes to, again, retirement planning, you know, we're talking about so many issues here. This is not just about numbers, it's life planning too, isn't it?
Correct. It's your lifestyle. I think a lot of times that we forget about our lifestyles because we think that 1 plus 1 equals 2 all the time. And sometimes it's not the case because some things happen because of our lifestyle. Traveling more, you know, seeing the grandkids more, planning for the grandkids is a lifestyle. Most don't account that as being a part of their lifestyle at all.
And I think most people get into retirement finally, they've been told, well, once you start, you know, not earning a paycheck, but you have to rely on your retirement income, we have to cut back a little bit. That doesn't seem fair. The fact that you've worked your entire life to save for this time, which is really here to make memories for you and your family. Do you believe it's important to, at some level, try to elevate their lifestyle in retirement? I mean, have some fun, especially in the early years?
That's what I love about my job. I love elevating people's lives because just because you stop working doesn't mean you can't continue to earn income. My job is to save you as much money as I can and to bring you back as much money as I can because we understand the rate of inflation, we understand fixed incomes, and in your portfolio alone, we can make things happen that no other can.
He's Dr. Edward Burns. He practices right here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Thanks for watching Retirement News Online. Again, check out retirementnewsonline.com to learn more.